Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and we have an action-packed video for you guys today. This is Dave Palumbo and Jorlan Vieira. Is that how you pronounce that guy's name? Jorlan Vieira? Now, who is this guy here? This Shizobots W? Now, Shizobots W, you are single-handedly taking away from Mark's Max Muscle's views. You are serving us on a silver platter this request week after week after week. I wouldn't be surprised if a large percentage of my audience knows exactly what I'm talking about and have seen this guy request this comparison. Do you want to call it that? Time and time again. But if anything, he was persistent. And persistence, a lot of it anyway, pays off here at Mark's Max Muscle. I do reward those pugnacious people that will not give up, and this guy did not give up. So let us, pose by pose, we don't have all of them. We'll have a look at Dave Palumbo, who was not even a pro. He's a famous bodybuilder. He's famous, he's a famous bodybuilder, but he's famous for other reasons. He's Dave Palumbo. And he overshadowed the fame of Palumboism that Louis Marco started. So that's quite a prestige. They made fun of him, and then he went over their head. Just like when he was a kid, he got made fun of. He took this bully guy onto a talk show, and he revealed himself. You used to pick on me, and now I'm 300 pounds. He didn't beat him up or anything, but it was funny. It was on Jenny Jones or something. Look it up. I have to talk about foolishness like this or like that during this comparison. I mean, come on, guys. What do you want? Do you want me to make fun of Dave's midsection? Look at his legs. Look at his biceps. They look a little bit too large or too big. Now, what about Jorlan? What in the blue heck possessed you? You at home, forget your name, Shiziboo, whatever. Why would you pick Jorlan? Did these guys have some sort of a feud or something? This guy placed last at the Chicago Pro way back when. I mean, in the 212. He's a 212 guy. So what's the point? Here's the front lat spread. Dave is a Hostetler stud, and look at him. He means business. He's not taking it easy on Jorlan. He's looking over at him like he looked at that bully on Jenny Jones. Was it Jenny Jones? One of those talk shows anyway. Maury Povich? I don't know. Brought some skinny guy out and said, there was a guy you used to pick on, and now he's changed. And they brought a big bodybuilder out, and he said, I'm Dave Palumbo. You used to pick on me. Now I'm big. What if the guy was a Muay Thai? He could have still taken Dave out. All those muscles. Not going to help you in that situation. Of course they could. But anyway, what do you want me to judge this one, guys? Dave's winning. No doubt. Now, the back is even worse. Actually, Jorlan's back here, not bad. And I'm not picking on you, Jorlan. These comparisons are for your Ronnie Coleman versus, Phil Heath. Or your Ronnie Coleman versus Dorian Yates. Matchups that we never got to see. The best of the best. And Dave Palumbo does get a lot of requests. He's pretty good. I mean, look at the glutes. Hammies, one of the best non-pros that you're going to see on this channel. But Jorlan, he was a pro, but he didn't do nothing in the pro ranks. If Dave had made it pro, he probably would have did something. He would have been known. This Jorlan is a 212 athlete, which for a normal human being, yes, this is a phenomenal job. Condition-wise, things of that nature, not an ounce of fat on him. But compare him against top of the top, and they're going to say, well, his glutes have a little bit of wrinkles on them. I mean, what are you going to do? Yeah, here's the back double. Nicer shape, nicer overall shape for Jorlan Vieira. Is that his last name? Right, Vieira in the rear double. Of course, Dave Palumbo. This is later on in his career. Couldn't really find, or you cannot find. I'm sure Dave has pictures of himself in his prime. Nice, good pictures hanging up on his wall, things of that nature. But as far as the internet is concerned, you're only going to get screenshots of his rear double bi, or a pose like this, which it does actually show how thick his lat insertions are. And I'm not making excuses for Dave just because he's an internet sensation. A handsome man, too. But the picture is tilted thusly, and you cannot really see the true silhouette of the back itself, which we did see in the rear lat. And he did have it was one of the best backs ever, guys. For a non-pro, probably the best. Probably the best. But I still say, tilted angle or not, the rear lat was a better shot for David. Big David. Here is David and Jorlan Vieira in the last pose, most muscular, and I will say, Jorlan nowhere near able to touch Dave in the wheel department, things of that nature, back, even the balance when you think about it. But look at the width of this fella. He has a very wide clavicle for a 212 guy. Of course, sizing a little bit difficult as well. I mean, you can't size it correctly if you don't have the calves. Sounded like my wife fell. Better go check this out. I'll be right back. No, she's fine. But I wager to say that in Jorlan's credit, that's probably his strong point. That's a very good feature of his. Nice big wide clavicle. Guys like Phil Heath. Oh gosh darn it. William Bonac. Newcomer there. Neckzilla. Guys like that struggle with an issue like that. Narrow clavicle. It's a clavicle. You can't work out to grow it. So, can't be mad at the fellers. But anyway, yes. What do you guys want? Do you guys want me to tell you who won this one? Dave Palumbo, he knows who won this one. Even Jorlan Vieira. Jorlan Vieira's mother knows who won this one. Big David. Dave Palumbo. He's huge. He's great. Great big arms. Things of that nature. And, yes, I was a little kind to Dave. Because, like I said, he's an internet sensation. But not only that, guys, but I messaged him one time. I reached out to him. I drew a picture of him. I drew a picture of Dave. I figured, well, if I draw a picture of him, maybe he'll answer my message. And he messaged me back, and he said that I was very talented, and I drew a good picture. So, Dave's number one in my books, for sure. Anyway. Still, I would have kept on watching his videos anyway, even if he didn't message me back. He's a busy man. I get it. So why the request, guys? Did these guys have some sort of beef that I'm not aware of? I am living under a rock sometimes. I don't know these beefs and things of that nature that these guys have. And if you guys request these matchups for that reason, I guess might be barking up the wrong tree. If I don't know anything about it, I'm not going to speak on it. Hit thumbs up. Have a great one, guys.